Hey guys, Aaron here for the Love of Tech. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and review the Unpacked Part 2 event from Samsung. So let's get right into it.
We knew that the foldable form factor would transform whether watching videos,
I watch videos,
taking photos,
I take photos,
or staying connected with your family.
I stay connected with my family.
That's why we prioritized the cover display to allow users to take advantage of new experiences that are only possible on a foldable device.
Only possible on a foldable device. That's a pretty big claim, but they have a very unique piece of hardware complemented by a very unique piece of software, something that is only capable to operate on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2.
The Z Fold 2 delivers seamless screen-to-screen transitions, so users can fluidly switch from the compact cover display to the wider main display.
So a big upgrade is they're making it now so when you're using the front display, because you essentially have 3 displays now. And so whatever you start doing on the front, when you open it up, it organically switches over to the bigger, wider screen now that you have in front of you. Now this idea, this concept sits really, really well with me. Is it practical? I don't know. I haven't used it. I would like to tell myself yes to justify spending $2,000 on this device. However, the answer might be no.
Another is a fully hands-free experience called Flex Mode.
With Flex Mode, it kind of is solving several different problems for me. I always love to watch videos to prop up my phone, my device, while I'm eating breakfast, eating dinner. I like to do it while I'm at work. This actually makes it so I no longer need to prop it up or stand it up or set it somewhere and then let it fall down later on. I love the naming of this, Flex Mode. If buying this phone isn't flexing, I don't know what is. This will be the most expensive phone I have purchased to date.
Now, watch what happens when I turn the phone around like this. See that? The video automatically transitioned to the top of the screen here.
Did you just see that? I'm getting chills. I'm getting so excited about this device. The reason I'm excited about it, and I wasn't overly excited about the Fold first generation, is because I knew whenever I've gone all in and I've gone to first gen anything, I've always been slightly disappointed. But the Fold 2 is bringing a whole new piece of technology to the table.
The Z Fold 2 packs pro camera hardware into a sleek, beautiful package with an ultra-wide lens, wide lens, and telelens.
Does this sound familiar to anybody? Anyone? Anyone recognize this setup? Triple 12 megapixel lenses? Sounds a lot like the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So it's like Samsung is scaling back this premier high-end device, and they're not giving us a 108 megapixel lens, probably because it's expensive, it's not the best technology, and they want the user to have the best potential experience possible.
With Flex Mode, you can preview the shots you are taking on the top half of the screen while using the controls on the bottom half.
Did you see that? Did you see that? You can take the picture, have it on the viewfinder, and then you got a whole control panel at the bottom. Think of the creative goodness you are about to create with this device.
It recognizes the subject of a video and optimizes a shooting frame to make them shine. If there are 2 people in your shot, the camera will automatically zoom in and out to make sure both of them are always fully visible in the frame.
Witchcraft. I look at something like this and I'm like, with all of the videos and all of these new creators that have burst on the scenes as the result of the pandemic, it's the thing to do. If you go to Best Buy, you can't even buy streaming equipment. Everyone is getting on the internet. This is making it tools for content creators, so it's going to draw them in. And I think that's what Samsung is doing with this. It's giving us options tools, functionality we're not going to find anywhere else. At the very least, there's going to be a strong appeal to the creator type for this device.
Multitaskers who want to make the most out of every minute. Fold users who have told us that once they've experienced multitasking on a wide, flexible display, they can't go back to using a regular smartphone.
I am terrified of that statement. After you start using the larger, wider screen for multitasking, you can't go back to a regular phone. I'm a little worried about that. I'm hoping it's not true because I do like new technology as it comes out and I like to be able to use it and enjoy it. But if this is the case, after you go to this device, all other devices are going to be like, wah, 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 wah. But I'm willing to take the risk because I think this device is going to be amazing. I think it's going to elicit an emotional response and connection with every single person it touches.
We're especially thrilled about our special edition Z Fold 2.
We have to talk about this because I want to appeal to the person out there that says, I've got $3,300 to spend on a $2,000 device. And if you are that person, you are going to be one of only 5,000 people that will have access to this limited edition device. One of the things that makes limited edition things so enticing and attractive is they are limited. Not everybody can have it. And I know for myself, I was kind of going through this higher end phase in my life for several years. If something was limited edition, I wanted it a little bit more. And that's what the attraction is to this Tom Brown series. It's limited edition. It's nothing special. It's essentially a color coordinated phone, watch, earbuds, a fancy case. And it's like $3,300. So if you're that person, heck, you're already spending $2,000. You might as well spend another $1,300. Enjoy it, go get it, make it your own. Myself, I'm happy with the $2,000 Mystic Bronze Edition. To wrap it up for the Fold 2, do you need it? Everybody needs it. Do you want it? Everybody wants it. Are you going to get it? Well, that comes down to your bank account and the current state of your finances because it is not a cheap device. However, if you've been sitting at home for the past few months, you haven't been spending money on going out to the restaurants and the events and the shows and the everything else, then hey, you might have a couple extra $1,000 in the bank account and you want to spend it on this device. I say go ahead and do it. It's going to be an experience like nothing ever before. I am praying this device comes out, it launches, and it is a successful premium high-end feel. The last thing I want is for this device to launch and to feel cheap and rushed and have some sort of giant mass recall like the last one. I don't think that's going to happen. Samsung is a company that learns from its mistakes. So I'm very confident that they have learned from their past mistake, and this is going to be an amazing launch. More to come later, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, show me all that algorithmic goodness, and for the love of tech, till next time, namaste.